Narrator, host. G'day everyone, and welcome to all you souls out there searching for the true gold of the mind. Have you ever wondered why some people hold a massive fortune in their hands only to end up with nothing, while others start from scratch and build a lasting legacy? Today, I'm taking you to the rugged foothills of the Blue Mountains, where the ancient eucalyptus trees whisper a story about a lost inheritance. This isn't just a fable. It's a mirror for anyone who might be forgetting the true value of what they already hold. Before we set off on this journey, if you believe that wisdom is the only treasure no one can steal, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Subscribing doesn't just help the algorithm find people with good taste like you, it's a way for us to water the garden of our souls together. So, grab a cuppa, settle in, and let's listen to the story of the prodigal son and the soul of the land. In a remote corner, at the foot of the majestic Blue Mountains, there stood a small mud house amidst the dry, golden grasslands. This was the home of an old couple. The father, though years of sun had etched deep lines into his face like cracks in the earth during a drought, remained as strong as an old red gum tree. The mother had hair the color of saltbush, with a spirit as gentle as the morning light hitting the scrub. They had 2 children. Their daughter had left for the city to find work, but their son, Jack, stayed behind, not out of love for the land, but because he thought life there was easy. He was a greedy and spoiled man, working only when the mood struck him, spending most of his time daydreaming about riches he hadn't earned. One sweltering afternoon, while the kookaburras were laughing in the trees, Jack visited a local tavern. A stranger there patted him on the back and said, "You're the only son. One day, all this vast land will be yours." Those words acted like a slow-moving poison. That night, Jack stormed into the house and demanded the property papers from his parents. His father replied calmly, "Son, you already have your own piece of land, and your sister has her rights too." But Jack erupted in anger, threatening to sell everything for cash. His father said softly, "Son, you cannot sell the land that feeds you." His mother, her voice trembling, warned him, "You do not understand its true value." Ignoring their pleas, Jack began bringing shady buyers from the tavern to the house, and even tried to bypass his parents at the town office. But the law protected the land, and without his parents' signatures, his greed was held at bay. One night, under a dark sky as a hot desert wind began to howl, Jack secretly snatched the wooden box containing the family papers. When his mother tried to stop him, he brushed her off, promising he would return it the next day. The father just watched his son disappear into the shadows of the white gums, reminding him one last time, "When you take what you did not earn, you only hurt yourself." The following morning, the old man trekked to every office in town to ensure a rule was set: no one could sell that land without the approval of both parents. Months passed. The mother, worn down by years of hard work and the heavy weight of worry, grew weak and passed away one quiet morning. The father, now heartbroken and alone, followed her shortly after, passing away on a rainy night while struggling to fix a broken water gate to save the crops. Now, Jack finally had the land. But blinded by his own pride, he sold it all: the grazing fields where the sheep once roamed, the yard, and finally, the family home. He dreamed of building something grand, but in reality, he built nothing at all. Before long, the money vanished like mist in the morning sun. Jack was left with nothing: no land, no house, and no food. The friends from the tavern pushed him away like a mangy dingo. He ended up sleeping on borrowed porches, using an old sack for a blanket. He was hungry, sick, and entirely alone, for the community knew he had destroyed his own life. In the depths of despair, Jack packed a small bag and left the village at dawn. He whispered to the cold wind, "I will go and earn what I never took care of." He wandered through distant towns, taking on the backbreaking labor he once despised, carrying heavy sacks, scrubbing floors, and building stone walls. His hands, once soft, became rough, cut, and calloused. He aged rapidly under the harsh Australian sun. One morning, while working at a dusty construction site, Jack looked down at his battered hands. He remembered his father once carving a wooden handle for a tool with those same steady, hard-working hands. Jack began to cry, not out of anger, but because he finally saw the truth. Jack never returned to his village. They say he passed away in a far-off place, alone, but with a heart that had finally found peace in the dignity of hard work. Narrator, host, friends, the story of Jack and his lost inheritance is a powerful reminder for us all. There are 3 things in this life that, if left untended, will leave you forever. 1. Land you don't plant will not give you food. 2. A roof you don't fix will eventually fall. 3. And love you don't care for will surely disappear. Don't wait until everything is gone to start practicing gratitude. Don't waste the blessings you have, and don't throw away the things that protect your life. Work hard, care deeply, and love truly. Value what is already yours before it is too late. I hope this story touched a chord in your heart today. If you found value in this, please give the video a like. It's the best way to pay the storyteller. Share this with a mate who might need to hear it right now. Thanks for sticking with me until the end. May your day be as productive as a drover on the plains, and may you always cherish the treasures in your life. See you in the next one. Cheers.